All right, peace to all the gods on earth. Welcome back again to Chance. Welcome back to Opportunity. It's your girl, Mama Bambi, back again with another amazing video. All right, so today within this video, I am going to actually go over all of the 42 laws of Mayat. And before I actually get started, I first want to explain who Mayat is, okay, for anyone that do not know. So there are different type of deities out there. So Mayat is a deity, and these deities that we hear about, right, in ancient Egypt, these deities are beings, right? These are people, or so we think they're people, but they're not actually people, but they're actually principles, okay? They are represent principles that is actually supposed to be in each and every one of us, all right? So these are principles. These aren't like actual beings, all right? So Mayat is actually an ancient goddess. Okay, she's a goddess that actually represents justice and peace and harmony and balance. Okay, so that's what Mayat represents. And so it's called the 42 laws of Mayat. All right, so there are actually a total of 42 laws. And here in Babylon and white supremacy, when we hear about the 10 commandments, right? So that's where the 10 commandments basically came from. Was okay, they just took out 10 commandments just to benefit their society, okay? And with not teaching us or telling us about the 42 laws of Mayat, all right? All right, so when it comes to Mayat, right? So I want to say at the end of your life cycle, all right? So right before we're about to transition, at the end of your life cycle, your heart's supposed to be as light as a feather, okay? So when you see the scales represent balance. So on the scales, you will see a picture of a heart. All right, you will see a heart on the scale, and then on the other side, you will see a feather. All right, so that actually symbolizes that your heart, okay, so supposed to be as light as a feather. Now, what that actually means is at the end of your life cycle, when you're about to transition, all right, you should not have any type of regret. Okay, no guilt, no regret, none of those low vibrational thoughts, nothing that you regret that you have done within your life, okay? Because what's actually going to occur is that you are going to convict yourself, okay? There's no God outside of you that's going to judge you. You're going to judge yourself. You're going to be faced with yourself. Your conscious mind, which is your ego, is going to be faced with your super ego, which is God, okay, which is the all. And you're going to convict and judge yourself. All right. So what you're actually doing within this life that you're in right now is actually forming your next reality. All right. So that's why it's important for you to always keep the 42 laws of Mayat. All right. Always do the right thing. Okay. So I'm going to get started with the first one. All right. All right. So the first one is I honor virtue. All right. So the first one is I honor virtue. So I looked up the connotation or the definition for virtue, all right? So virtue means behavior showing high morals and standards, okay? So you're supposed to always have high morals and standards. Now, you all need to know about MODs, okay? MOD stands for morals over desires. And if you have a behavior showing high morals and standards, then I'm going to actually go over the 7 MODs that we have, all right? So the first one is integrity. Okay. Integrity is always doing the right thing when no one is watching, when no one is looking. The second, morals over desires, or morals and principles that one should always have, is transparency. Transparency is being authentic. All right, just being authentic, not being fake, not being phony, being authentic, completely expressing your energy and being yourself. All right. Number 3 is respect. Number 3 is respect. So honor, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. All right. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Number 4 is compassion. Okay, compassion is the ability to see from another person's point of view. Okay, able to see from another person's perspective. All right. Usually, if your Mars placement, if you have Libra within your Mars placement, then you're able to separate and see another person's point of view. Even though we know separation is an illusion, you're able to separate. All right, the egos, to see the other person and show compassion. When you're showing compassion, you're basically empathizing for that person. Okay, it's a difference between being sympathetic and empathetic. Sympathetic means that you have went through the exact same thing as that person. So sympathetic means the same. You have experienced the same thing as that person. And empathetic means that you haven't experienced what that other person experienced, but you showing compassion, like you putting yourself in that person's shoes and you just being very compassionate for that person. All right. So courage is the ability to act righteously in the face of adversity. All right. Yeah, you should always act righteous even when adversity come your way, and don't fold. Okay, you have courage. All right. All right, so the next one is self-control. Self-control, if you a supreme being, you should master having self-control. Self-control is being responsible. Having control over your energy, just always acting responsible. All right. We all going through the human experience, and no one's flawless. We all perfect. All right, because another connotation for perfect means complete. We all complete. We all should be holistic within ourselves. We all are a fractal piece of the all. So we are all are perfect. We're just not flawless. All right. So yeah, respect. You know what I'm saying? Being responsible. Being responsible. That's what I wanted to say. So we all make mistakes. So the thing about it is not to keep repeating the same mistake. You understand what I'm saying? And just learn from it and grow from it. And don't beat yourself up mentally. We all, you know what I'm saying? So the next one is perseverance. Perseverance means endurance, okay? The race isn't given to the swift or the strong, but those that endure to the end. All right. So next, the second one. So that was the first one. All right. So I honor virtue. All right. So that's basically having morals, making sure your morals and principle is intact. All right. Number 2 is I benefit gratitude. Showing gratitude. Gratitude means showing appreciation, showing reverence, showing appreciation. All right. Being thankful. Okay. So the third one is I am peaceful. A lot of these I'm going to just go through really fast because they're self-explanatory, okay? So I am peaceful. I respect the property of others, all right? Respecting other people's property. Yeah, because if you want other people to respect your property, just treat people the way you want to be treated. It's just that simple, you know? And you see, I don't have my glasses on. All right, I affirm that all life is sacred. All right, I affirm that all life is sacred. Now, sacred don't mean secret. So a lot of people think sacred means secret. It does not mean that, all right? So I actually wrote the exact connotation down for y'all, all right? So sacred. Okay, sacred means highly valued, okay? Highly valued and of importance, okay? Something that is important or something that is very valuable is sacred, all right? Of value and importance, yeah. So that's basically it. Now, what we have learned from Prophet Babaji, what we have learned from Black Panther King Hadou, that what we have learned from him is that what is life? Life is sex, okay? Life is sex. What is sex? A sacred energy exchange, okay? A sacred energy exchange. So you should have have purpose and meaning with your life. You shouldn't just be doing things without purpose, okay? It should be of some type of value, some type of importance. All right. Okay, so that's what life is. Life is sex. Life is a sacred energy exchange. All right. So the next one. All right, so now we on I give offers that are genuine. Okay, I have my laptop right here. All right. And the writing is very small, and I actually wear glasses for reading. So, um, I give offers that are genuine. Yes, being genuine. Okay, that's self-explanatory. I live in truth. Okay, truth. What is truth? Truth is facts, objective facts. So you live into facts. You want to always live objectively, objective life. Yes, we portaled through Babylon, being subjected to just a whole bunch of subjectivity. You understand what I'm saying? And then we get to a point where we washing our computers off of all the spyware, the malware, and reprogramming our mind to divine knowledge itself, to truth, to facts, objective facts, and wanting to live your life objectively. If the truth have to just be within you. All right, it has to just be a part of your projection. You can't you can't force certain things on certain people. Like, before I go any further, I want to say this because, okay, I can get online, I can teach astrology, I can teach biology, I can teach quantum physics, I can teach about grounding, I can teach about melanin. I cannot teach a person to be loyal. I cannot teach a person to just have good intent. Okay, this is just has to be an aspect of your mind. All right, it just has to be within you. You can't teach a person to have morals and principles. You can't teach a person to not be a thief or not lie. Okay, there's just some people out there to just do that. That's just a part of their programming. Okay, that's just a part of the aspects of their mind. All right. You can't teach a person to abide by all of the 42 laws of Mayat. It has to just be within you. All right. It just have to be aspects of your mind or genes that was selected on a DNA strand, all right, during the methylation process before you were even came into this avatar, all right? So the next one is, what is the next one? Okay, I live in truth. Yeah, that was number 7. So number 8 is, I regard all, can't not see that. This writing is so small. Okay. I regard all altars with respect. I regard all altars with respect. Okay. Number 9 is I speak with sincerity. I'm being sincere. Like anyone that has Scorpio energy within a chart, we able to see through stuff. We can tell if a person being fake or phony. We know when a person is being sincere. So yeah, be sincere. You know what I'm saying? Or that goes back to being authentic. Like if you're being authentic, then you're being sincere. All right. So the next one is, and I have my laptop right here. Bam. All right. So the next one is, okay, so number 9 was I speak with sincerity. Number 10 is I consume only my fair share. Yeah, consuming your fair share, not overindulging in things, not being greedy. It could be, it don't necessarily have to be just food, just not overindulging in things. Just consume your fair share, because you being greedy and gluttful on anything, that extra stuff could go to someone else. Just keep it as simple as that. Um, I offer words of good intent. Yeah, offer words of good intent. That one right there, for any person that's into astrology, to know a person's intentions, you can go straight to their Venus placement. All right. Yeah, you can go straight to their Venus placement, and you can go straight to their Venus aspects. Okay, and see, you can see if they have good intent, or if they don't have good intent. All right, and so you can just right there. Okay, and so number 12. Oh, I cannot see these words. These words are so small. I wish I can expand this. Number 12, I relate. Does that say I relate in peace? Okay, I think I'm about to put on my glasses. I really don't like wearing my glasses because I've learned that putting on your glasses, if you can't see that well, like that means that you have another sense that's heightened. So I have great intuition. Like the algorithm of my mind is on point. Okay, so I have like I'm super empathic, super intuitive. But out of all my five senses, I'll say my sight is like the weakest. Like, oh, these are actually projectors. These aren't really eyes. These are projectors. So just seeing things close up. But when it comes to my other four senses and my intuition, the sixth sense, then that's great. So, okay, we're gonna get through the 42 laws of my yacht. Okay, we're gonna get through it. Um, I relate in peace. I think this is relate. I relate in peace. Yeah, being peaceful. That's self-explanatory. Okay, 13 is I honor animals with reverence. Okay, reverence is just showing great respect. Yeah, you should always have, let me see. You should always, yeah, just show honoring animals with great respect. Like we shouldn't just be killing animals just be killing or hunting. You know what I'm saying? Like some white folks like to hunt animals just for fun. That's that's not really a black thing. But it's like, okay, if you need to go fishing to eat fish, you know what I'm saying, to maintain your health. When you're lacking nutrients, if you need to eat some eggs, you know what I'm saying, to keep your protein up or so your iron don't go down. Of course, getting oxygen, keep your iron up as well. Um, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, like eating kosher fish, kosher chicken that's that it doesn't have any antibodies or any hormones in it. You know what I'm saying? But just randomly killing animals, like no, you don't supposed to do that. You're supposed to honor the animals with great reverence, like have respect for the animals, because those animals are actually you. Okay, in parallel universes, everyone that you see is you. All right, and whatever you do to another person, you're literally doing it to yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So next is I consume only my fair share. I read that one. Next, I can be trusted. Yes. Okay, be trusted. Yeah. I can be trusted. Next one, I care for the earth. Of course. Why wouldn't you care for the earth? Why wouldn't you care for some place where you stay at? You know what I'm saying? That don't even make any sense. You should always care for the earth. We are literally neural cells living inside of our own body. Like the earth is the body of God. So, yeah, you first have to respect yourself. If you see a person disrespecting the earth, that's just a clear indication that they don't have respect for themselves. You understand? Because you got to respect yourself first before you can respect another person or respect the earth. All right. So I keep my own counsel. It's number 16. 17, I speak positively of others. Yeah. All right. There's actually I speak positively of others. So I've of course I done experienced this many a times when I'm around an individual and they always have something negative or bad to say about everybody when they wait till the person leave and then say negative stuff about the person. I've never heard this person say positive things about the person. It was always negative, and most of it is be just assumptions or this person just assuming things about the person. It be her opinion, and it don't be facts, and it just be negative, negative, negative. It's like, okay, if you don't have nothing positive to say about somebody, then just don't say nothing. Like for me personally, if I don't have nothing positive to say to a person, you just not gonna hear me talk about the person. I'm gonna just keep it to myself if it's something that's negative. I'm not gonna go behind the person back and just dogging the person out behind their back. And then when I get in their face, I be smelling in their face. That's phony. All right. So next is oh, I can't even see these words. Alrighty. Hold up 1 second. All right. So the next one is I remain balanced with my emotions. All right. So we all going through the human experience. All right. We are God playing two roles simultaneously. So we're going through the human experience And it's normal to feel all the emotions. It's normal to feel sad sometime, to feel angry, to feel jovial, to feel excited. Okay, to all these different emotions. So we should always, whenever we're feeling angry or sad, you should never stay in that space for too long. You should always try to get back to a balanced state. Okay, you always want to get back balance. All right. So you have great control over your emotions, and yes, just making sure you deal with your emotions. I am truthful in my relationships is number 19. Number 20 is I hold purity and high self-esteem. Okay. Number 21 is I spread joy. All right. Number 22, I do the best I can. Yeah. Always put your best foot forward. Do the best that you can. All right. Don't half-ass nothing. If you're going to do that, then you shouldn't even bother doing nothing if you're not going to really just try your best. Okay. And always want to be the type of person that wants to improve and get better and better and better. All right. Um, all right. So number 23, I communicate with compassion. All right. So when you're communicating with compassion, able to understand the other person's point of view, empathizing with the person. All right. I listen to opposing opinions. All right. So, yeah, listen to opposing opinions, different opinions. We all have our own opinions about things. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of subjective people out there, and you don't want to just like treat them like they nothing. You want to be respectful and just listen to the other opinions. And if you have a healthier perspective than the other person, then you can help them change their perspective. Or if you're not able to help them change their perspective, then the two of you can just agree to disagree respectfully. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, listen to opposing opinions. Let a person speak. You know what I'm saying? Treat a person like a human. Don't cut a person off when they're speaking. Let them get their point out. You know what I'm saying? Let them get their point across. And next is I listen to opposing opinions. I create harmony. Yeah, create harmony. Yes, you want an atmosphere. You want to create peace, harmony, balance. You want to bring balance and peace and harmony in your environment. You know, you may be the type of person that's a mediator, and that type of energy is needed within the environment. I invoke laughter. We all know that laughter prevents heart attacks. Who do not want to be around a funny person? I love being around funny people, okay? I'm a rising Sagittarius, so my descendant is in Gemini. I admire Gemini energy. I absolutely admire Gemini energy. That's the only Gemini energy I have within my chart is within my descendant. So I love how they communicate. They way with words. They're just naturally funny. It's an air sign. They're very intellectual. Yeah, so it's I think it's like important for everyone to have at least one Gemini friend. You don't necessarily have to be a Gemini sun. You could have third house energy somewhere. You could be pulling in some Gemini energy within one of your somewhere within your chart. Okay. So next is I am open to love in various forms. Yes, I'm open to love in various forms. That's self-explanatory. Okay. Yeah. So I am forgiving. Okay. Yeah. It's important to always have a forgiving heart. You understand what I'm saying? Like forgive a person. Even if a person don't apologize for something that that they were in the wrong about, just still forgive them. And also, most importantly, forgive yourself for any type of past mistakes that you have made. Always forgive yourself. Okay. Don't beat yourself up mentally if you do, not for too long. Forgive yourself. You fall, get back up, keep it moving, keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, next is I am kind. That's self-explanatory. I am kind, always be kind. I act respectfully of others. Okay. I am accepting. I follow my inner guidance. Okay, let's talk about that. I follow my inner guidance. Your inner guidance, your intuition. Yes, always listen to your intuition. Okay, feeling is knowing. Always listen to your feelings. If something don't feel right, don't do it. Listen to your intuition. If it feels right, do it. Now, if you have people around you that's trying to influence you to do something that you do or don't want to do, and you easily influenced by other people, that's not good. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut feeling. What does your gut feeling tells you? What does your gut feeling tell you? Listen to yourself. Learn to trust yourself and don't get weak or influenced by outside sources, okay? Listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut. Live your life. Be happy, okay? Do you. Long as you know you're living a righteous life, you know you're doing the right thing, you know what you're doing it is right, it's not wrong, it's right, then listen to your intuition and don't be paying those people in the background no mind, because actually it's just obstacles that you placed for yourself for you to get over. These are just tests that you created for yourself to just prove that you are God, to prove that you are a supreme being. All right. So next is, okay, following guidance. Okay, now we on number 33. All right, number 33 is okay, what does that say? I can't see these words. Okay, I converse with awareness. Does it say converse? Yes, I converse with awareness. Awareness is knowing. Okay. Okay, so I converse with awareness. Awareness is knowing consciousness. Okay, so when you're conversing, just basically like being aware. Okay, just knowing what you're talking about. Okay, being consciously aware of what you're saying. All right. Okay, so now we're on 34. 34 says I do good. All right. Number 35 says I give blessings. Whatever you give, you will receive. Whatever you send out to the universe is going to give it right back to you tenfolds. Okay, you're going to receive back more, even more. I keep the waters pure. Yeah, keeping the waters pure. That goes along with respecting the earth, what I just said previously. Keep the waters pure because, for one, every human being, we're made of over 70% water. And the earth, we're a fractal piece of the all. So the earth is made of over 70% water. So that's why we are made of over 70% water. And you want to respect where you stay at. You want to respect the water, because you contaminate the water, then you're going to end up contaminating your body. You want to be able to shower in clean water, that's provided in the tropics, between the tropic of Cancer and Capricorn. Okay. And yeah, you want to respect the water. We made a mostly water. So, um, yeah, so 36 was I keep the waters pure. All right. And 37 is I speak with good intent. All right, that's similar to the other one. Having good intentions. You speak with good intent. You don't want to be deceitful, deceiving a person, backstabbing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like having a good intent, and that goes again back to the Venus placement within your birth chart, within your natal chart. All right, you can look at a person's intentions, literally the Venus placement, and looking at their Venus aspects. All right. Let's see. 38. I I praise the goodness. I praise the God. Hold on, wait. I praise the goodness and the God, the goddesses and the God. All right, excuse myself. So I praise the goddesses and the gods and the God. Okay, so men and women. Okay, we all are God. Okay, so you praising male and female. And then I wrote down the definition for praise. All right, so praise means to express the expression of approval or admiration for someone or something. So yeah, I feel like we should praise each other. We should praise each other. So it's like when we go into the churches, people was praising this invisible God. Yes, Jesus, yes, the Lord. You know how they be acting all crazy in the churches and everything. I can count on my fingers how many times I've been to church within my and within this lifetime, within this avatar. Okay, and they are praising this invisible God. Why not praise each other? Okay, because we are God. We all are God. Okay, that doesn't make sense to praise someone that you can't even see, that you think that is external of you. All right, there's no one external of you. Everyone is you in parallel universes. Okay, you are God. All right, so we are almost finished. All right, so number 39. Okay, so number 39, I am humble. All right, yeah, being humble. Being humble, I am humble. So it's good. It's good to be humble. Yeah. You know, um if you know you are like a natural leader, okay, or you are authoritative figure, and you can't really always be humble if you have a certain type of role or position. You understand what I'm saying? If you like you have like chiefs and then you have Indians. So yeah, like the Indians would be humble. But if you have a certain type of leader position, you can't I don't see a person being powerful and being always humble. You can't always be humble if you just have this natural powerful energy. All right. So one of the laws is being humble. Um I achieve with integrity. Okay, doing the right thing. So yeah, not cheating, not cutting corners, not trying to like be cutthroat or do no type of grimy stuff to try to climb your way to the top. You doing it with good intent, you know what I'm saying? You're doing it the right way. You're not trying to cut any corners. You're just doing it the right way. You know, and number 41. Yeah, I advance through my own abilities. So yeah, you going up the ladder of success through your own abilities, like your own talents, your own gifts. You working hard to do what you're supposed to do to, you know what I'm saying, to achieve your goals, doing it the right way, doing it the righteous way. You know, and last but not least is 42. I embrace the all. All right. Okay. So what do I want to say about I embrace the all? All right. Is just open yourself up to the all, the infinite field of possibilities, the quantum field of possibilities, knowing that everything is going to be okay, having faith. What is faith? Faith is actually knowing that everything is going to be okay. All right. And okay, so I wrote this down. Faith, complete trust or confidence. So having confidence, having faith, confidence in someone or something. Okay, knowing that everything will be okay, believing that everything will be okay, embracing the all. All right, so this was my video on the 42 laws of Mayat. If you all have any questions, of course, you can leave a comment down below. All right, peace to all the gods, and I love myself.